Sorry, so the battery went off. So what I've just did was I just finished off the rest of that zigzag stitch. I'm going to turn back to my normal stitch now, and I did do a back stitch at the end to make sure that was laying nicely. So I'm just going to take that off. Okay, right, so I've got it here. Let's just take off some of these long threads. That's probably from the gathering and that. Okay, and you can go around and neaten that up if you wish to. Then we're just going to turn this around so that it's sitting the right way. So this will be the right side of your shirt, okay? So I'm just going to pull the whole of my shirt through. Going on here. No, that's right. For a minute then I thought I'd sewed it to the wrong side. Right, so that's all sat lovely on the right side of my shirt. So there's my shirt and that's the right side, okay. So I'm going for this elastic here, which is, I think it is 1/4 inch. Yeah, I'm going to put in 1/4 inch piece of elastic. So if I make a channel at 3/8 inch, that should be big enough for that. So I'm going to go around, but what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to take this to the iron and give it a quick press so that it's laying nice and flat all the way. I don't want it so that it's buckling up anywhere. I want it to lay lovely and flat. Okay, so I'm going to take that to the iron. Just carrying on going around. Just saying to my niece, if you don't dress her for a minute, I might be able to just try this on her and check how it is going. But she isn't going to want to put it on if she's already dressed. So, the idea that she's here. Usually on a Tuesday my daughter and my niece takes her to a group. There we go, we just finished that there. There we go, and do back stitch. There we go, right, okay, so coming off that there then, and we're just going to cut those ends. There we go. Right, okay, and then we're going to come down now and we're going to put our foot just under that, where that is. So you've got about that much hanging over the side, and that'll be enough for our elastic. And we want to keep both of these pieces laying nice and flat now. Okay. So you want to make sure as you're going around you've got about that much all the way around. Lay that nice and flat. Coming around this piece. I've dropped down a bit. Just a tiny bit, I think I had. Yeah, just a tiny bit. Dropped down a bit there. Just on the arm here, that's why it's a little bit more fiddly. It's okay. Come in out there end. And when I get to the end bit, just do a back stitch. There you go. Okay, and I lift that out. There we are. And then we're going to thread through some elastic. Ends. Right, let's go to the table. So I don't know if you realise what I did there. I went all the way round and then I forgot to leave a hole to put the elastic in. So I'm just going to make a hole here. When you do it, leave yourself about half an inch, a hole about half an inch. So you get a nice bit of hole to get your elastic in, otherwise you won't be able to get your elastic into it. There we go. Get that out. A couple more stitches. Silly me. And then we'll go over that once we've finished. Some days you just have those days, don't you? No, I thought I was going to get the pin in there. It is early in the morning, let's say that's what it is. I went to bed really early last night as well, which is so unlike me. The cancer medication which I take causes insomnia in rare cases. But with my other illness, which makes you pretty allergic to virtually everything you take, causes the worst reactions which you can possibly have on every type of medication is what you get from my other illness. Causes that, so that's been causing me insomnia. So right, okay, we're going to go around this way because the thing is like that. So I'm just push that in there. Okay, so it's just gone in with the thing, and we're just going to pull it all the way around. Now, if you want to, you can put, I've got a massively long piece of elastic, but if you want to, you can put your elastic, a pin in the end of your elastic to stop you pulling the whole thing through. Okay. So I'm going to go all the way around, just catching that all the way. Got a little pleat. And that. As you can see, you're going to have a nice little bit on the top there where we've done that little bit. It's going to stand up like that, and that's going to look quite pretty, I think. I think probably I could have done with a tiny bit more. I didn't want too big a piece for my elastic to go in, so I just made it just the right size, but I think probably I could have done with the teeniest, weeniest bit bigger. But it is working, it's going in. Once the pin's gone through, it'll be fine. I think what happened was, as I said, I went moved the thing a little bit one way. It is going through. That's better. See where it's a little bit lower here, that's going through much easier. And at the end of the day, you're not going to see any of that because it's going to be all ruffled up. My niece is giving her a bath or a shower up there. She had a shower yesterday instead of a bath because we wanted to wash her hair. And so I would say on yours, make it just a tiny bit bigger. Obviously, all depending on what size elastic you're going to be using as well. It will depend on what size you put it on. I'm just going in the back of that minute, get going. So do let me know. I don't get many comments, but I know people watch them a lot. Do let me know if you're if you've been able to follow it, and if you've enjoyed it, it'd be great. I might have to use. I'm gonna. Oh, that's the end of it. I'm just gonna take that out. There, I've obviously gone a little bit high there in my stitching. I'm just gonna push that out. Okay, I'm going to leave this out, and I'm going to take it upstairs, and I'm just going to try it onto her. Get it the right size for her. If you have got your child with you, it's a really good idea to try it on them to actually get the size you want. Okay, so I'm going to try that, and then I will come back. So that is looking absolutely great on her. So I've tried it on, it's looking really, really nice. Where's the elastic? There we go. Here is the elastic, so I'm just going to come in here and I measured the elastic to the size I wanted it. There we are, put that to one side. So I'm just going to come in now and I'm going to stitch it like that across there. Put a big pin in here. I want to go free, I must have got part of the elastic rather than the fabric piece. Ouch. Come on, go in. There we go, got it. I want that to lay nice and flat if I can. I'm just pinning it like that. There. Just enough to hold that in place as it goes through the machine. Okay, and I'm coming in and my machine is unthreaded. So when you do the elastic, it doesn't really want to go through, okay? So you're going to really want to just pull it from the other end and let it go through. And I've cut my pin in, like I'm just going around the side of my pin. I'm going to take it out now. I'm just going to use that pin just to keep it in place. Okay, one on top of the other. And then go back. And you might just have to give it a gentle pull. And then we'll go forward again. And another back, and then we'll cut off. Okay, and that will hold that together nicely. I'm going to cut off the ends, which aren't stitched. One there, and that there. And there we go. Right, okay, and then what I'm going to do now is just pull this so that it goes right inside. So you should be able to pull that, and that will just disappear up inside there. Like that. And then we're going to come in and we're going to stitch over that bit where I made where we got our opening. So you should have about half an inch to an inch opening. I've got a bit longer because I mucked it up when I was doing it. Okay, so I'm just going to come straight along there. You can see where it was from where I did it before. I'm just going to come straight in, back stitch, and then right away along to here. Okay. And there we go. And then do a little back stitch. Just keep that extra bit there. And that is your little top all finished. Okay. And there we go. So here it is. It's looking really, really beautifully cute. I'm really pleased with it. I hope that you like it as well. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to decorate this, and we are going to put on some butterflies. So we are just going to work on preparing these butterflies, which I've bought, and putting them onto the top, and I absolutely love the way they look. They're beautiful. And we have the bees, which are here, and we're going to work on preparing these and putting them onto the skirt. We have lace to go onto the skirt, and we have some like a ruffly thing to go onto the bottom of the skirt. So we will be putting on the bees, and we will work out, I'll show you how to cut them out and sew them on. And we have some lace for the bottom of the skirt, and we have a lovely frill to go on the bottom of the skirt. You can just leave yours plain because it does look absolutely beautiful plain, but I'm going to be doing a little bit extra, and I'm going to show you some different bits and pieces which I think would be lovely to go onto the skirt. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and leave me a comment down below. And I will see you next week. Goodbye.